Christos anesti.
Alithos.
Christ is risen. Do you know who I am? What's my name? What's my name? Who knows my name? Father. Okay. Touch my hand. Am I real? Am I a real person? Yes. I'm real. And today we remember somebody, his name is Thomas, who, after Jesus rose from the dead, the apostles, the 12 apostles, were scared. And they went to this room and they waited because Jesus told them to go and wait for me. And so they were in this room and Thomas wasn't with them. He was somewhere else. And Jesus appears to them and says, "My peace be with you. I give you my peace." And what did Jesus do? Showed them his hands, his body, and he said, "Don't be afraid. I'm with you. Peace be with you." 8 days later, now remember, Jesus appeared to them by going through the doors. The doors were shut. And Jesus, in his glorified body, was able to go through the doors, not like a ghost, but like a real person, a real man. And this time, when the apostles told Thomas, "We have seen the Lord," he said, "I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Unless I can touch him," here, touch me for a second. "Unless I can touch him, I won't believe." Now, do you believe that you just touched me? I'm Father Jim. And what's your name? Anastasia. Oh, Anastasia. It's your name day. Every day is your name day. The resurrection, right? And so Thomas said, "I won't believe." 8 days later, he was with them, and Jesus appears again to the disciples going through the door. And Thomas, he says, "Thomas, come here. Touch my side. Touch my hand. Go ahead, touch my hand. I'm not Jesus, but I'm real, right? I'm not a ghost." And Jesus is not a ghost. Jesus is very real. We know he's real, and you're going to receive him. When you come to Holy Communion, receive him. And he gives you his perfect peace. Thomas is the same one who said, "Let us go and die with him." When Jesus predicted his passion, we are going now to Jerusalem, and Thomas was the first to say, "Let us go and die with him." This story about Thomas is only revealed in John's Gospel. Only in John's Gospel, this is about an objective reality, an objective truth. We as Orthodox Christians project and we proclaim an objective truth about a real person in a real time. But we have our doubts. They're called the passions. But we always pray to overcome the passions. We pray for patience. And poor Thomas didn't have the patience. He too struggled with his passions. The one who said, "Let us go die with him," was fled from the scene, as did all the apostles. Only the women were faithful. Only the women were there to take care of his body. Ultimately, then, there is this conversion. Conversion to what? To this other, to Jesus Christ, an objective reality, incarnate logos of God the Father. So that's our conversion. We follow now and we imitate Thomas's conversion, who struggles with his passions, struggles with his doubts, but then is converted to the other when he's faced with this stark reality. "Thomas, come here, touch my side, put your finger in the palm of my hand where the nails were," and now here's where the conversion takes place. "My Lord and my God." So Thomas, the one who said, "Let us go die with him," abandons him, but then is converted, overcomes his passions, overcomes his doubts, and becomes The first one to say my Lord and my God. Not my teacher. My Lord and my God. So this is the proclamation that we're called to make to the world. As we struggle with our doubts, with our passions, with our shortcomings, we come before a real person, the other, and he becomes that perfect manifestation of God's love. We are converted then to the other, and so our message to the world is my Lord and my God. May we always overcome our passions, overcome our doubts, and join Thomas in his struggle. Join Thomas now, realizing and remembering that we too have abandoned Christ. We too have said, let's go and die with him. Yes, I'm going to give everything up for God. But we never do. We always fall short, as Thomas fell short. But he is converted to the other. He comes and puts his hand in the palm of the hand, touches him, reaches out to him, and says what? My Lord and my God. Jesus is the only God, only perfect human being, only perfect God. May he always be there for us. He is gathering us up as his church, and now you're going to come forward and receive this other Jesus Christ. Christos Anesti.